Okay, let's go. We're going to talk about pawn basics. If you want to learn how the pawn moves, check the first link in the description. Here we're going to talk about different things. Okay, let's get on with it. So we'll start with the isolated pawn. All right, you see this pawn right there? That is an isolated pawn. It is detached from its colleagues. See? And there's no other one of its colleagues in any of these files beside it. So this is all by himself. He is isolated. Okay? When you have two isolated pawns, this is called double isolated pawns. That's very bad. You don't want to have double isolated pawns. They're weak. They can be attacked. Okay, next we'll look at the backward pawn. So a backward pawn is this guy right here. He's called the backward pawn because he's kind of can't go up now. See how this guy stops that there? He's backwards. He doesn't have any other pawn supporting him. This guy's too far ahead. So this is called the backward pawn, and there's usually a big hole in your position. Okay, next, here's a good one to have. You see this guy here? We talked about him being isolated, but he has a special property in this position. He is a passed pawn. He can get a queen. That is because there are no pawns like in on either side or in front or anything that's stopping this guy. So that is a passed pawn. Okay, you thought that was good. Check out this guy. This is a protected passed pawn. Look at that. He's protected by this guy. So he's a lot stronger than our last example. So this is a protected passed pawn. That's something you want to have. You think that was good? Try these guys here. These are connected passed pawns. Look at these two. This is quite the formidable weapon. There's no black anything to interrupt these guys whatsoever. So this is the kind of thing you really want to get. Very powerful. All right, let's talk about pawn islands. Okay, so you see these three pawns here? Those are all nice and together. And these guys here are all nice and together. So white here has two pawn islands. These guys and these guys. Okay, and then if you look on black side, there's one island, two islands, three islands. So any pawns that are together, when you get spaces in between like this, that separates your islands. So black has three pawn islands. And in theory, apparently the fewer pawn islands you have, the better. So in this position, apparently white is theoretically a tiny bit better. Hey, let's look at pawn chains. So a pawn chain is this guy right here. Look at this. It's strong. It's a row of pawns that protect each other on their diagonal like that. That's a pawn chain. So there's another one here. This guy at the top, he is king of the mountain for sure. So basically, if you want to try to attack this sort of thing, you got to attack the base of the pawn chain. Otherwise, you're going to be biting on concrete if you start attacking that guy or even that guy because he's protected. And black has a nice pawn chains too. Look at this here. Black setup too. Look at. So black has a solid pawn chain too. Okay, that's about all I got for just the pawn basics. If I missed anything, can you let me know? I might have missed something. I'm from Canada. We're not the sharpest knives in the drawers up here. Okay, so let me know how it goes, and I'm gonna be coming out with basic king and pawn ending videos coming up. So you pay attention and you watch them because you guys in your openings learn the endings and start with king and pawn endings. I insist. Uh, and of course, I'm supposed to say, can you like and subscribe? Oh, I hate that. Anyway, nobody's subscribing, so if you want to feel bad for me, just subscribe. Don't even watch my channel, just subscribe anyway. Okay, thank you. Later.